So the first part of our examples is generating a image using GANs. So first, I want you to go to DALL-E 2. This is OpenAI's version of a GAN, and you can get there by going to Google and typing a DALLE 2. It should be one of the first links, but if you're having trouble finding it, you can go directly to openai.com/DALL-E-2, and it should bring you to this landing page. If you're here for the first time, I want you to go to sign up, and you can sign up using an email address or a specially linked account. If you already have an account, then just click sign in and log in with one of the accounts that you used to create this. So once you are logged in, you'll be presented with a generation page like this, and you can type in any sort of detail description that will lead to an image being generated. So I'm going to explain sort of like the thought process and how to get the best picture as possible to generate. And to do that, we're going to go off of an example. Let's try generating something like Starry Night. So the key to generating stuff with DALL-E is try to provide as many details as possible. You're going to get very different results if you provide very few details. So Starry Night, if you're not familiar, is a famous painting that looks like this. Um, it's a canyon with wind blowing in the night, with a few stars. So if we type in something like Grand Canyon at night, we're going to get a very different result than if we did something with more detail. So this is so you can see here. This is more more realistic. So now if we add details like water, paint, and we'll get a different result. So every time you add an adjective to the search description, you'll get something that is more tailored to what you might want to find. So this is starting to become a little bit more similar to what we're looking for. So now we want to add the details for how it how the night sky looks. So we want to add details here at the at night part of the prompt, and let's go add Grand Canyon at night with moon and stars um, flying over and clouds. So now we're adding a little bit more detail and giving the AI a little bit more to go off of. So once we see the result, then we can sort of start tailoring it more. So let's go back to Starry Night, and we want a church in the background. And we can even specify a time that we want this picture to sort of look like in 1700s water paint style. And then you can see here that I'm sort of tailoring the prompt to be more and more descriptive of what I'm trying to paint. So now this is becoming a lot more similar to how the Starry Night looks. So it's not actually a canyon, it's like a spire, rock formation at night with moon and stars flying over it. We can probably change this a little bit to moon, stars, and clouds flying over, and church in the background at bottom of a valley. So now we're starting to get a little bit closer to what we're looking for. and you can have fun with it and fine tune how you want it to how do you want it to be. And an important thing to note is that if you don't like the results, you can always regenerate it, and you might actually get something a little bit more close to what you're looking for, because every time it generates, it's very random on the results. Sometimes they'll look very close to what you're looking for, sometimes they won't. I think actually changing it here um, might have actually changed the results. So let's change this to moon and stars with clouds overhead and church in the background. So you can see here, it's like very fun to work on this. You never really know what you're going to get. And after a few iterations, you might actually get something that is very close. And you'll get the hang of it after a few tries. You can see here a recommended um, prompt length is probably around 15 to 20 words. This will give you enough details, give the AI enough details to sort of generate something that you might be looking for. Um, and if you're looking to generate something off of an image, you can actually upload a pre existing image in order to get it closer to what you're looking for. So let's go ahead and upload the actual Starry Night and see what it will generate, or any variations that it might make out of this painting. So you can see here, this is taking the original format of Starry Night and then creating multiple variations for how it might interpret it if it fed it through the AI. So that concludes the DALL-E portion. Stay tuned for the mid-journey portion of this class.